Hello everyone, it's Systemcollapse, and I'm back yet again playing Direwolf 20. And in between episodes, I didn't do too much. I did some bits and bobs, some processing, some pre-crafting, kind of getting this crate ready, and working on more factory blocks for the base, stuff like that. Nothing really important, but what we're going to get to today, and kind of want to do moving forward, is just automate the creation of the blends. Well, not the blends, right down to the ingots. Enderium blend, aluminum, and singulum. So we got a bit to do to that, so we're going to kind of jump right to it. I think is probably the best thing to do. I'm going to need some cobble as well. We're going to kind of get the machines laid down. We're going to kind of set them up over here in this little alcove. And I have a rough idea how I'm going to do it, so shouldn't be too hard. These ones are pretty easy actually, but we're going to set up the pulverizers probably right around here. And just clear the sides right off the hop so we don't have to worry about it. There we go. And redstone's over here. There we go. And when we have these all set up, we'll have access to, I guess, 27 recipes for pulverizing and, well, possible recipes for pulverizing and smelting. So that'll be pretty cool and pretty useful. Probably enough to get us through the pack. So I'm just going to set the interfaces on the top. Doesn't really matter which side you set them on. I'm just going to set them on these ones. I like to be able to access them from wherever they are. I will have kind of walls here sometime. So I'll be able to come here, check the recipes, change them, or move them around if I have a whole bunch of recipes being crafted one at the same time. So that'll work. And that'll be kind of how that goes there. I can already see we're going to have a problem. So I'm going to grab some anchors as well. So let's do that. And leave those in the crate. There we go. Keep one. What else are we going to need here? We're going to need our fluix and our single and plated. And probably an RF transmitter for now. Until I switch over to other power, which will probably be next episode. But we're going to go over here, get this set up. There we go. Don't need these here. And I'm probably going to need those spots anyway. But we're going to get these wired up. So to get them wired up, we need to get them channels first, I guess. Probably be the best idea. And that's why I grabbed the anchor, because I saw a problem. The problem is right here. So if I put a cable here and a cable here, it's going to try to grab 8 channels from here and 8 channels from here, just because where I have the dense cable. And I want to keep it dense, but if I put an anchor here and then throw that there and that there, it's still only grabbing 8 channels. It's not connected there. It's not trying to exchange information, and I have no idea how I fell through that tiny hole. Anyway, let's go and get this set up. This is just going to be for item return, and we're not going to use cobble because items can't travel through that. We're going to use single and plated item duct. And I'm going to use the single and plated just because I'm going to be switching over to other power soon. So that is kind of why I'm doing that. Let's break that torch. There we go. Probably move that right there. And that there. So that'll handle item retrieval. I'll just throw the items through there. And that'll return them back through the interface. We are going to need this resident retriever. So we'll grab that and throw that there. And when the recipes are all done, they'll get pulled into this interface, and that'll satisfy the recipes. And I guess we'll need to set the sides. So they're going to pull from the top and push through the bottom. So that's not too bad. Let's go here, pull top, push bottom. I might as well just set them all manually. By the time I get my red print, it'll already be done. There we go. Let's go over here and do the same thing because I have the same exact setup. Oh, these ones have more options, don't they? There we go, and there we go. That should actually automate all those machines. I think I got everything done there. Let's just take a real quick look and make sure. And it looks like these ones are already. There's English for you right there, completed. I didn't give them power though. Let's grab a transmitter. I probably want that one too. And we'll throw it right there. Make sure this one's getting powered, and this one, the one's furthest away. And that should be good. So we're going to test a recipe here. Might as well get it tested. And there's actually some more recipes I want to set up anyway. So let's do that. Let's do that. And these are things that we're going to need for the Enderium, the singulum, and the other stuff. Might as well get all the recipes done now. I also want fluix, so let's do that. There we go. One of those and one of those. Actually, let's pulverize these down really quick. I'll need one of each of these pulverized down. Just to kind of get them done. There we go. That. Okay, I grabbed the wrong kind of fluix crystal, so I'm just going to teach it that 1 fluix crystal equals 1 fluix dust. That should be good. Bam. I should be able to go to pulv now. and have access to all these other ones here. So one, whoops, one, I have that backwards. Let's do that backwards. I mean, do it the right way. One pulverized lead is that. There we go. One pulverized copper. Bam. One pulverized platinum. There we go. I'll have to start pulverizing or processing my platinum. I'm not automatically processing it. I know there's no reason to. I may just pulverize it because there's no real reason, I think, to turn into agates. I don't think. I'm gonna have to check the recipe if there's actually a reason to turn it to agates. Silver. If there is, then I'll just do agates and grind it down. But for right now, I'll do it this way. And tin. There we go. One tin. And there we go. That should handle all of our recipes. And I'll just throw 2 into each, I guess. So we'll put 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. I don't know if that's the proper way to break them up, but we'll figure that out later. There we go. And that should handle that. So let's test the recipe here. So let's do Fluix, I guess, and see if we can get this automatically. Boom. Click start. Looks like one's already in there. Got processed. And hopefully it's getting pulled out. Hopefully. There we go. Going ever so slowly. I will switch over to the impulse versions of the single plate item ducts, which are way faster. But I just want to get this automated first. And that actually handles all of that. I'm not even going to check the redstones because furnaces, because if they're working, that's working. As long as I have the sides right, which I think I do. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Yep. Okay. So the next thing I want to get to is the liquids. So the liquids are Resident Ender, Energized Glowstone, and Stabilized Redstone. So we're going to get to all those. We're going to need this. We're going to need some export buses. There we go. I'm going to set up another one of these probably after the episode. I just want to get the liquids done today. I have something wrong here. I don't want the compactor yet. I want 2 fluid transposers. I want 3 fluid transposers, actually. I'm doing this completely wrong. There's 3 magmas. 3 fluids. There we go. I'll use these other ones later. Okay. These were the ones I had already, so they're already upgraded. I'll need 3 of these. And I think that's everything I need for the setup there. Here we go. So we're going to set these ones up over in this alcove over here. This one already has a transmitter in it, apparently, which is sweet. And cobble. Right there. Okay, just so we can do some placing. Get this all set up. There we go. Oh, I don't need to set up that side yet. Let's go over to... We need the fluid transposers. And this is going to automatically just make the buckets for us, which is kind of the plan with this one. So I'm just going to disable all the sides just because, well, it's going to end up that way anyway. Going to have to reset them all. The same thing here. Boom, boom, and boom. And we're going to need 3 ME terminals, but first let's get rid of these. Not terminals. Interfaces. You're going to need those on the back here. Fantastic. And grab that. Set them in the right direction. And we're going to probably have to get at some channels too. Probably be a good idea. There we go. Bam. Oh, maybe. Oh, I only grabbed 1 cable, didn't I? There we go. And I want to get the export buses on there. These are going to be to export glowstone, ender pearls, and redstone. You don't have to do it this way. I'm doing a specific way. I just find it much faster. So we're going to kind of pre-buffer them. They're going to automatically fill with liquids and then do it. I just have to send a bucket and it'll bucket it up, which is kind of how I do it. Because these mag reversals, they're okay speed, but they're not very fast. This way, it'll always be pre-buffered, and if I try to do a large amount, I don't have to wait for the processing. I just have to wait for the buckets, basically. So that should handle that, though. I think everything's good there. Let's grab everything we need for the filters. So these are the filters. So we'll just do, I guess, Enderium in this one. There we go. Do glowstone and redstone. The only problem with doing it with the buffer, I'm basically going to have what's equivalent to, I guess it would be 40 ender pearls stuck in here at any given time. And about 200 redstone, but really to me that isn't that expensive anymore. I do need to configure the side so it can actually get stuff in there though. So let's set the back to imports. There we go. And they should all fire up. Let's set the bottoms to export. That'll handle that. And they're going to start automatically exporting down to the transposers. They should. Well, once I set them to import anyway. So let's set them all to import. There we go. Now are they getting liquids? Maybe? Oh, they're so slow when they first start. There we go. They are auto-importing. And I'll just have to do item collection now. And that should be really easy on this one. So just because of the way that they're laid out, I should be able to run 3 conduit there. Or, sorry, flux duct. Item duct. There you go. And I just need a retrieval servo. Or not retriever. I guess it's just called a retriever, isn't it? Let's grab that. Head over here. Throw that right there. And set that to ignored. And that should be pretty much good to go. We should be able to make recipes now. I do need a bucket of each liquid, though. And I probably need a bucket recipe. So let's actually set that up. I want the pattern terminal. Let's make a bucket recipe, just in case there's never a bucket in the system. It knows how to make them. There we go. Bam. And I'm going to need a couple buckets, so I'm just going to grab them. There we go. And I guess we should put the bucket recipe in here. Probably be a good idea, instead of carrying around with us all willy-nilly. Head over here. And we should be pretty much good to go. Hopefully you guys aren't hearing the construction outside, but there's a bunch of construction workers and people bladding, making all that sound and stuff, but there's nothing I can really do about it. Anyway, they actually stopped with the drill that they were using, I guess jackhammer, so I decided it was time to record, but we'll see. Anyway, I think we got everything right. So let's see if we actually get a bucket of liquid, because I do need them for the filter. Let's see here, so we got a bucket each. Okay, let's throw... What am I doing? Let's just do that. Bucket there, bucket there, bucket there. And that should handle those. And I just want to see it get pulled out, which is not going to because we didn't set the side. So side will be down. There we go. And we'll just set this downside to all of them to export. There we go. And those should be all in the system now. So let's go see. Well, they might not be here yet, but they are. Okay. Let's go to the pattern terminal and actually set up a recipe. We'll need one more bucket, I guess, for the recipe. Set it to processing. Go to bucket. And 1 bucket equals a bucket of resident ender. Boom. 1 bucket equals a bucket of energized. And again, for the stabilized. Oops. Let's not do that. Let's do this instead. There we go. And that should handle our recipes. I just remember which machine has what. And we're good to go. Just like that. I'm over at the wrong machines. So I guess this one is the bucket of resnet. There we go. This one would be energized glowstone. The last one should be destabilized. There we go. And let's go see if we can make a bucket of resonant ender. Let's go over here. Go to resonant. Oh, I don't know why I'm typing in there. Let's just go to bucket. Let's pull this out. Let's tilt the craft. Go to next. Go to start. And that's not really a good show, but we'll see anyway. Bucket. See if it makes it back. The return on these is not going to be that fast yet because we're waiting on the impulse ducts. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I'm a total derp. On the back of these machines, we need an import, right? There we go. Automatically just fulfilled the recipe. And I'll stop derping. So let's set the other two. And then we can move on, which is actually fantastic. Import and import. And okay, now that we got the buckets of the liquids taken care of, I guess we can get rid of that. We need to set up the actual blends now. So we need to go to blends, go to here, and we should have everything, I think. Oh, I might have to make some more dust. I didn't think about that. Not dust. Well, yeah, pulverized, right? No, I have it all in here. As long as you have one, you should be able to create the recipe. So anyway, let's go over here. And I think I got a bucket of everything as well, hopefully. So hopefully I don't have to craft anything. Let's go set that to this. Make sure it's on pattern, crafting pattern, and create our recipes here. So there is our singulum. This will be our aluminum, hopefully. Oh, it does that every once in a while. It's doing it again. Do your thing. There you go. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't grab for me. Anyway, and there, it's doing it again. I think it wants you to clear it out or something. Anyway, there we go. And that should be the recipes for that. And those are just crafting recipes, so we can just throw those into the interface. And that should take care of that. There we go. Pretty sweet. And we still will have to set up a machine to smelt them down. I'm pretty sure the only way to smelt these down is with the induction smelter, right? Yes, it is. Or the... Yeah, I'm not doing that. I guess the arc furnace too, but we're not getting into that now. Right now, we are just going to do this. So we're going to have to set up an induction smelter, but I do want to test one of these recipes. Let's go to Enderium. Go to craft it. And there we go. Because now it should have to kind of work both sides, right? Yes, so it's grinding down the materials. That's exactly what we want. It's already sent them back. And it's going to take a little while, again, because our ducks are not that quick. Because there it is right there. Moving all ever so slowly. And then it should start making stuff. I don't know. I think it's already done the liquids. Let's go see here. It's actually already finished. Awesome. So we should have some blend in here. We do. Awesome. So those recipes should work no problem. So the next thing we're going to have to set up here, though, is going to be the induction smelter. So induction smelter is a little bit of a different beast. So going to be a little different here. Let's see here. Probably need a crate or something as a buffer chest for this. So I'll do that. Probably going to need some item duct. I'll make better servos and stuff later. Same as I'll also make better item ducts and stuff too. I'm going to switch them all over to impulse because they're way faster. It's just I really need to have the, I think it's the energized glowstone. Is that what you need for the impulse? I think it was energized glowstone, wasn't it? Bronze glass. Maybe it's not. I thought you needed glowstone for this. Go to Spore. Oh, yes, you did. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you need energized glowstone, which, well, we'll have... I'll be able to just place them in here. It'll just go, boom, be done, right? Anyway, I'll be switching them all over at some point. I probably don't want that there. I mean, I could automate it right there in front of my terminal, but I don't think it would help us very much. Anyway, let's grab that. Let's see if we got everything here. Looks pretty good to me. This one... Let's see here. I'm going to set it up over here. But I am going to set up two other machines here. But I'm going to kind of, I think, throw this one kind of in the corner. Because this one's going to take more connections the most. So, just the way that induction smelters work. So, let's take that. Let's throw that there. The thing about induction smelters is this. They have this slot here, which is the flux slot. And you can lock it. You can unlock it. A lot of things need something in the flux slot. So, certain thing has to go in that slot. And for the blends, it has to be sand. So that is the flux slot. So you can end up, if I did a whole bunch, say I wanted to order a crap load of Enderium and I had a whole bunch of the blend. If I went over a stack, I could end up with sand in both slots. And that would totally mess everything up. And we kind of need to prevent that. So we can set the sides to kind of prevent that. So I could go... I could say, you know, flux can only come in through that side, which would be the sand, but I am going to kind of have to filter that too, because different things go in that slot. We can also set this side here too, which is probably going to be the best way to do it, kind of filter both slots, that we don't have to think about it that much. I was thinking something like that. Okay, let's grab this. Let's run this over here, I guess. And throw a chest maybe on top of that. There we go. And that'll just pump the items in there. I should make that directional. Can I fly right now? I can. There we go. Let's do this. Oop, I need to access my wrench real quick. There we go. There we go. That'll handle that. You can rotate those arrows sometimes, but it's so picky with those blocks that I never bother. Let's grab item duct. That. And probably here. I don't want to start doubling up on connections. There we go. So I'll pull items out. First thing I'm going to do with this interface, though, is going to set it to blocking mode. Do not push crafting items if inventory contains items. That way, I don't have to worry about if there's several different recipes getting in here. So say I'm doing hardened glass, which also has to be done in the induction smelter. And say I want to do some Enderium. I don't have to worry about the obsidian mixing with the Enderium, basically, inside of this thing. So definitely something I want to make sure I do. Probably going to do... I have servos. I thought I made some filters. Filters? Yeah, hardened filters. I may have to increase these ones to larger ones, but for right now, this should be fine. Actually, do I need to filter both sides? I probably only need to filter the flux side, so let's do it that way. I have green set to that side. Okay, let's set that. Boom. And boom. That should work. We'll see. Let's go grab some sand. Let's see if we can get this going. Easy or not, or if I'm going to have to derp with it. Oh, how did I get totally turned around? I just got totally lost. Right there. Okay, let's go there, because that's a good place for a piece of sand. Throw that there. And the upgraded ones of these, each time you upgrade it to another level, it gets 3 more slots for filtering. But this is the second level, so you got 6. That should be fine. Set that to here. And that should only let sand in there now, which is good. I'm just kind of looking at this. I guess I could have used retrievers there too. I guess it doesn't matter that much. And I'm just thinking here. That'll handle that. That'll handle that. I kind of want to test this out. So let's try a recipe here. Let's go to blend. Let's do that. I should probably give it some channels too, now that I think of it. I'm going to do it quickly here right now. I'm probably going to have to set up a second line of channels, but I just want to test the recipe. So we do have 2 free channels, so that should work there. And I'm going to see if the recipe works, and if so, I'll set up item collection. Okay, so let's go to... This is the only one that I'm a little iffy about with a recipe, because it's a little different. Anyway, let's go here. Let's say, I think it's 1 sand, and 2 of these, right? Oh, no, 2. Let's set it to pattern, processing pattern. Boom, equals 2 Enderium, right? There we go, and there we go. And let's go see if this recipe works. So, oh, that's a... I wonder how many people are scratching their head going right now, going, what is wrong with Systemcollapse? He can't function. He doesn't know what's going on in the world. He's all confused. I'm such a derp. Anyway, let's do that. And set that to that and whitelist. It's a good thing I did it first, because now it'll be able to make it through. And there we go. We got our Enderium. I do need to set a export slot, which I guess I could do straight across there and make things really easy. And I'll just need 1 more servo. I guess a servo right there. We'd have to break those connections, of course. Break that one. And break this one. There we go. We'll servo that puppy. Disabled. And I guess I just need to set the back to orange, right? And there we go. I think we just fully automated that. So let's check it out here. So our recipe is satisfied. That is always the first thing you want to look at. Let's set up another blend here. So we have here, blend. No, here. Blend. We have them all. We just need the agates, right? So I don't have any of this blend yet. So let's try making it. Let's actually make both kinds of blends so we can get the recipes done. Here we go. I'm going to take a couple seconds because it does need to do some grinding and all that jazz. But at least I could see the crafting here. It's such a slow system. And it's all because of the ducks. The return ducks. They're just so slow. But like I said, I'll be able to upgrade those to the faster ducks really quickly. So that is cool. This is one of the main reasons, actually, I did this setup instead of a normal setup. Sure, it's going to buffer a whole bunch. I mean, this is going to be, what, equate to 80 glowstone that is stuck into the system, 200 redstone, I guess 40 ender pearls. Is it 40? No, it's 80 ender pearls. But at the same time, it's going to save so much time in the long run, because I can just pop stuff in there and have it done. Anyway, let's go see how it's doing. It's already done. Let's check our blends. We have them. Let's grab 2 of each. Here we go. Bam. Bam. Let's grab some sand. And get these recipes done. I don't have any alluvium, actually. So it's probably not going to let me make the recipe, is it? Didn't even think of that. Thankfully, I have enough to do 2. But I'll try real quick. I don't think... It's not like... whatchamacallit. refined storage where you don't have to have the finished product to be able to make it. You actually have to have all the materials to actually make the recipes in AE2. Let's go to aluminum. There we go. Let's go to induction smelter. Oh, you were never able to do that anyway, were you? Anyway, let's ignore that. I'm going to need the finished product either way. So let's not even look at that. Let's actually go make this manually. I'm going to need another piece of sand. I'm going to need the rest of the blends as well. So we'll grab you. Grab you. Then I'll need to do one recipe of each. So that. There we go. You're fine. There we go. Now, once those return, I should be able to make our recipes. Aluminum. So we got 2 of those. What is that? Single them? Great. Let's do that. Let's grab you. So 2 of you plus 1 of you equals 2 of you. Right? Sounds great. Rinse and repeat. And I think we got our recipes. I think we got this automated, which is awesome. So anyway, let's go here. Bam. 1 recipe. Whoa. What the? Did I copy over the aluminum recipe? Oy vey. Okay, let's do this. That. There we go. No. That. Much better. I gotta have to check that recipe now because I don't know if I derped it or not. That first one. Single them. Okay. Aluminum. Sounds great. Let's throw these into the system and try them out. So, aluminum. Oops. Lumen is. I got 2. Boom. And the other reason you need aluminum is for the, I think, the resident upgrade. So, you don't need a lot of it, but you do need it. And you don't want to have to do the process, so. I know what I did wrong. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go flabbergasted. I need to put these recipes in here for them to actually work. So let's put one there. Put one there. It's probably not going to satisfy it now because it's confused. So let's go here. Wait, did it satisfy that? There's no way. Yeah, there's no way. Let's go to here. There we go. Let's tell it to make 2. I am going to need filters. Okay. Well then. This, we'll do a blacklist. Grab our sand. And put a blacklist here maybe. And try this again. There we go. That should handle that. Okay. So it was good to see that bug because it didn't happen the first time. So that was one of the things I was worried about because it doesn't always put things in the chest in the order that you think it would do. It would. So anyway, that should handle that. I should be able to try the other blend now. So let's go to, what was the last one? Single here. Craft that. Craft 2. And start. I will have to whitelist the last material, which is this. So we'll just, no, I don't have to whitelist you. Do I? Oh. What? How did that end up working? Oh, man. Let's go here. Top is what? Purple? Yes. I'm going to just whitelist it there. Yes, whitelist. Bam. I guess I could just do a reverse, right? Yes, that's why it worked. I see why it worked. I had to sand black. Okay. I'm being totally derpy. Let's do sand. That recipe works either way. I just need to blacklist sand, right? I need to blacklist the flux. There we go. And that should handle that. That's gone. Those recipes work. So that's exactly what we want. And okay, we totally have that automated now. Works pretty good. I added another recipe in here for hardened glass. So hardened glass is done. It's pretty cool. I'm going to add some more recipes in between episodes. Stuff like grinding down quartz so I can make patterns automatically. So I can make quartz glass, make those recipes, things like that. We can pretty much do resident upgrade kits. There's only one more step, I think, and then we can just make these all willy-nilly wherever we want. There was something in here I couldn't make yet. What was that? Hardened glass is done now. I don't have to worry about that. The Progethium, I can make a recipe anytime. That one's easy. Oh, here it was here. Cryothium dust. So in between videos, I'm going to head over to a snow area, which we have one not too far from here. It's like that way, I think. And grab ourselves a blizz and then probably get to that. Because after that point, we'll be able to I'll be able to click, hey, I want a resonant conversion kit. And it'll just make it, you know what I mean? And I won't have to think about that stuff anymore, which is fantastic. But I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. So I'm just going to let everyone know that I do have a Discord. If you want to stop on by, say hello, you know, all that jazz. Just, yeah, stop on by. It'll be down in the description. And keep it classy. That's all I ask. On top of that, I have a Patreon page and a Patreon server. The Patreon server is currently running this pack, so if that's something you're interested in, just go down in the description, check out my Patreon, all that jazz, and see if that's something you're interested in. I am going to end this one here, though. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It's much appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.